I had a conversation last night at dinner with a friend of mine. We have a little bet about how long I'll work.
How aware were you of what you wanted to do post-football?
A little bit. As far as commentating, I started doing stuff a long time before I retired. So I kind of knew, and I was getting a sense that I could be in that business. I got called from, Nate, the head of a network, who wanted to have breakfast. And I'm like, well, I want to have breakfast with me. And I sit down with him, and he goes, how long do you want to play football? How much longer do you want to play football? And I'm like, oh, wow, okay, I never thought about that. And then he goes into why he asked me that question, which was for a commentating job. And then I did every network. I did Super Bowls. I did all these different things with different networks, and I ended up at Fox, and I felt comfortable in that role. Not immediately. I mean, after the first 3 weeks, I was ready to go back to football. But I realized I could do that for a long time. And everything else just kind of happened. Always been like someone who's looking for, something else. Always trying to keep busy. Football's 5 months. And then it's 1 day a week, basically, on Fox. So I needed something else to get busy, and now I'm busier than I've ever been, even when I was playing football.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why decide to start a management and production company?
Because it's fun, it's interesting. And I have an incredible partner. I mean, Constance Swartz is my sister. I've known her for 24, 25 years. And the most incredible partner you can have, and partnership you can have. And the way that it works, I mean, it's so interesting to have somebody who has a career, who has a place they want to go. And then you sit there and have to try to figure out the pieces to help them get there. And I love being able to, help people get places where they want to go. Because I was that person who was hoping to get somewhere and had to pick and choose the right pieces along with Constance to make it happen. And to be a part of someone else's career like that is special. I mean, there's a lot of trust involved in that.
What do you think you've learned so far in building the company?
Man, I think the biggest thing is there's so many avenues and so many different things that you can do. You always be open. The thing I learned the most, always be open to different opportunities that may seem a little unconventional, and always listen. We get so trapped into thinking, I'm running this and I'm successful and I'm the boss. You don't listen to everybody around you. And now when you're at my age and you have kids who you work with who are in their early 20s, I don't know how a lot of this new modern age stuff is. Be honest with you, I'm not that interested in it. But they are. They're the future. So you listen to everybody. Don't cut people out because you think they're too young or they just don't know what they're talking about because they haven't been in this business as long as I have. You always have to be open to ideas, to people. That's how you get better. That's how you expand. That's how you stay current. That's how you innovate. And I think that's the one thing I've learned, the one thing we try to do our best at is making everyone feel included in our business, make everyone feel valuable in our business, and let them know that we value their opinion and that it does count.
Where would you like to take the company long term?
Long term, oh man. I think for right now with my personal stuff that we do between GMA and $100,000 Pyramid and the clothing company at JCPenney and the production company, all the Joker's Wild, we do with Snoop. We want to just grow it. And then with Wiz and Tony Gonzalez and Dion and Erin Andrews and Kurt Menefee, we want to just build businesses. We want to build businesses off of who they are, things that are organic to them. You don't do it for money. We don't do things for money. You can have your client and somebody can write them a big check to do this. If it doesn't fit them, we won't do it. And sometimes it's hard to understand, even for the client, because sometimes I was that client. They go, it's a lot of money. But if they don't get paid, we don't get paid. And we always try to we always make sure their best interest is what we're after, not our own. And I think when you do that, you build friendships in a family environment, in which what we have at our company. And that's what we always hope to maintain.
How long do you want to work for?
I don't know. When you do something repetitively, I don't care what it is, and it's the same thing, it can become the same thing. And I don't want to lose gratefulness of being there and being a part of something. So I'm a big believer in football. When it was done, it was done. I could have played a few more years. They wanted me to play. They doubled my salary the next year. I said, no, I'm good. And one day I may be like Forrest Gump when he's jogging. And then he just stops and they got all these people behind him. And they go, he turns around and says, I'm going home now. And they're like, what? That's it. That's me when it's over.
Well, I was going to say,
turn around and go home.
Because you kind of said that to me a couple weeks ago, but then I was talking to a couple of your friends who said for him, retirement is more a dream than reality.
I had a conversation last night at dinner with a friend of mine. We have a little bet. I'm not going to tell you how many years we bet on, but we have a little bet about how long I'll work. At some point, you got to look back, and I love my life and I enjoy my life, but at some point, my kids are in college. I want to be able to go to college. I want to be able to say, yeah, let's take a trip. Not, oh, you know, I got to get this vacation time off. Well, there's a game on Sundays. I can't. I want a life where there's some freedom at some point. Is it in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20? I don't know, but I guarantee you this, I'll be off TV before a lot of people are sick of seeing me on TV.